SI planning versus NI planning. NI planning is like a broccoli stem. So a broccoli kind of goes up like a stem and it bushes out at the top. So this has worked in the past. It's predictable. There's a pattern that I'm recognizing, and then you consider all the options afterward. That's where NE is different. Look at NE users. They rarely take action for long term because they're NE users. So they're considering all these ideas and all the upside down broccoli. So the bunchy parts down here, all these ideas, and maybe something will work. Versus NI, this has worked in the past, and it's going to work in the future because it has in the past. So NI users, INFJ, they love to have predictability in their life. They're SI demon, same with the INTJ, and guess what? They're both NI dominant. Then you take the NE users, very inconsistent, ENTPs, ENFPs. Oh my gosh, this third letter flip is very interesting, isn't it? Ooh, getting too deep. All right, let's keep it frothy. ENP types are SI inferior, meaning they want to have the spiderwebbing function of planning, but they want to consider all these ideas first and foremost. What can go wrong? What are the ideas? What are my alternatives? NE users are very frustrating when it comes to productivity because they want everything to have its options sorted out before anything else happens. And if anything happens, who cares? Because the sorting it out was what they were liking. See? And that is NE usage. Upside down broccoli, you see. Am I getting too complicated? Yeah, this accent. Now, SI is a spiderwebbing function. So SI meaning this is a spider web that I'm making around a concept, and I'm going to organize it, and I'm going to have structure and routine. SI demons for INJs, they do it out of fear or the realization, like INTJs realize life is a certain way, so they plan accordingly. There is no plan B. This has worked. It's going to work forever. That way I can focus on the other things that I want to do and the basic stuff of life. It's like the movie Click. Have you seen the movie Click? You skip through all the stuff that's predictable. So INTJs can be extremely predictable. Same with INFJs. ENFPs are the opposite. They're going to throw you with all kinds of random. ENTPs as well. These are NE dominant users with NI dominant users. Now, SI users. If you organize with SI, you are creating a spider web in order to counteract predictability. And anything that happens on that spider web, anything that tries to shake the spider web, you will have a concept that matches. You see, you're playing matching games. Different than NI like a broccoli and NE upside down broccoli. You catching on? SI users organize by archiving and spiderwebbing, specifically spiderwebs, because if something bumps the spiderweb over here, it's going to rattle it over here, and that spider, who SI users are spiders, ISFJ and ISTJ, specifically, there are other SI users, those are the dominant ones, they will recognize something and be able to respond accordingly. This is why ISTJs make really good police officers. Oh, this person has a history like this, they're probably going to do it again. They got out of jail, let's see how long it takes for them to go back, right? You see, that's why the police officers keep tabs. That's why ISTJs feel like they're watching you all the time. ISFJs are watching you with a heart, so they're aware and trying to organize what you're going to do. So they're doctors, see how they do that with the heart, watching you to make sure you're not going to mess up. So other SI users are ESFJ, again, another potentially controlling type that doesn't want to be controlling, and the ESTJ, the ultimate controllers. So they are SI parents, so they put out this SI spiderwebbing function expecting you to fail, ESTJs. And that's why they make contracts, because they know the fallacies. So it's fascinating to see how they use SI. But using SI is not a bad thing. We all use SI. SI is a fantastic thing. It is simply a safety net. It is a spider web. SI is a spider web. NI is broccoli. NE is upside down broccoli. Ideas and concepts first, maybe take action, maybe. It doesn't have to actually have the stem of the broccoli. But NI is all about what has worked and will continue to work, and then it might have some sort of result out in the future. You wouldn't plan or do the basic things in life like INTJs wouldn't do these basic things with one career path in their entire life, not expecting something good to come out of it one day. That's how NI is broccoli. Then you have the other planner, which is the absolute not planning. Well, that's me. SE is a spark function, so it's sparking. And if something catches fire, that spark worked. The problem with an SI to an SE user, or rather the perfect benefit of a parallel pair like ISFJ and ESFP, it's SI dominant to ESFP, SE dominant, the spark will hit the spider web. And if it hits the spider web just right, that SI user can counterbalance it with another part on the spider web, because the spider has a bunch of flies that they've already attached and ready to go at any given time. That's SI brilliance right there. It's very scattered and chaotic, but always in the present. So that is how the SE users do not plan. You see, we're basically anti-planners. SI ally nemesis, because if we use it, we're fantastic. That's what the fifth function's for. But if we don't use it, we fall apart. So those are the 4 types of planners in their dominant modes. Let me know which one you fall in between, which one you're using user of, N-I, N-E, S-I, or S-E, specifically N-I to S-I, because those are the planning functions, categorizing in a certain way, whereas N-E just considers things, and S-E just sparks at things. So really, it's only N-I and S-I. All right. Love you. Bye.